Okay, the head unit is locked up right now. It's 36 degrees out, so it's not really that cold, but it is cold enough to trigger the system to where it auto, when you do an auto start with the remote, you come out to the car and there's no touch response. This is pretty much happens every time you auto start the car below 40 degrees. If it's above 40 degrees, this does not happen. I do have the software adjusted to automatically activate the heated seats and heated steering wheel, which I like that feature. Um, but I don't like that the driver's seat can get stuck on high and get so hot that it's absolutely unbearable to drive the car. Um, it will stay locked up like this typically 10 to 15 minutes. Um, I don't know if possibly what happens is, as you're using the heat and you're warming up the air, because these controls down here do still work. So like right now, even though we can't get into climate, okay, we have no. You can see I'm hitting the screen. We have no ability to get in, but yet I can use this, and I can adjust that. I can select or unselect the front defrost. Another interesting thing that happens occasionally is you'll be driving while it's locked up, and you'll notice the rear, like possibly, yeah, like it'll come on with the rear defrost. I turn that off a lot of times. Don't need it. It'll turn itself back on. As you're driving down the road, it will jump to station number 6. Um, and you'll use the steering wheel controls because here they're down here, but the steering wheel controls will still allow you to manually control the stations, right? But so it'll jump to 6, and I'll fight my way back to pulse or blend or whatever, and a minute or two down the road, it'll jump back to 6 on its own. It likes to jump to that number 6 slot no matter where I walk it to. This has been going on since I bought it. The car has 2,845 miles. I don't know if you can see that. There, 2,845 miles. This has been since new. I've owned the car a month and a half, 2 months. At first, it wasn't warm enough or cold enough to get to this. Since the weather's been getting a little bit colder here in the Pittsburgh area, it's been getting more and more annoying. I don't expect the dealership to be able to do much if they can't recreate it, so hopefully whenever they get it on December 2nd, they can recreate the issue and understand more what's going on. But again, let's see here. Oh, we have control again. Okay, so while I'm sitting here talking, it's laggy, but it's back. So that's good. At least we have ability to use the controls again. Oh, the one, yeah, we lost it. See that? It went away again. So I can't get out of here. Oh, it's changing. It went from, on its own, it went from defrost to, where is it at now? Oh, dash. Oh, there, yeah. I think you might have watched it on video even happen. But I was touching down here and it decided it didn't like the front defrost. Yeah, it doesn't like anything right now. It's pretty mad. But yeah, this is my life with my Cherokee. It's I believe the head unit is defective. I think the digitizer behind the screen is probably what's wrong with it. It's you have your touch screen, which is touch sensitive, and behind it you have what's called a digitizer. And I believe the digitizer is jacked, and the cold weather is really affecting it. So to fix that, they'll just have to pop this whole thing out and throw a new unit in it, and that's most likely what the fix will end up being. And I believe Jeep will try to do anything to prevent pulling out a whatever $600 or $800 radio. So they'll probably run me through the gamut and make my life miserable for a while, and then they'll finally concede and replace the radio, and the problems will go away. Anyways, 2016 Cherokee Trailhawk. Love the car. Love everything about it. Accept that. Later.